Yo, what's up guys? It's Dr. Incoherent here today, and I'm going over why Itachi and Gin are my favorite characters from their respective series, from Itachi being from Naruto and Gin being from Bleach. And both of them really serve the same purpose, um, both giving up everything for something or someone. I respect women, I don't read them as things, but um, I'm just gonna go into each one and who they treasure. Itachi ends up sacrificing everything for his younger brother Sasuke, without Sasuke even realizing till after he has passed away. Um, when he was a kid, Itachi grew up during the Third Great Ninja War, well, just the first beginning, and made him to grow for a distaste and utter hatred towards war, and he'll do anything to stop it. So, when the Uchiha clan decides to stage a coup, he knows that it has to be stopped, because if he does not, either they will be successful, and the leaf will be weakened, and then the other nations will surely invade them, and if it doesn't, it'll show weakness and war will start again too. So he's either in a really bad position. So he and his best friend Shinso end up having to try to stop this. Now they have a really good plan, which was using Kodo Matsukami on the clan. Shinsui's Mangekyo Sharingan ability, which is an unblockable genjutsu that the people that are under the genjutsu have no idea of knowing that they're under, which would make sense. And then Danzo comes and screws everything up because of his need for power, and it makes it so that Shisui is no longer able to do that, and Itachi now has to kill his best friend, who entrusts one of his last eyes, and the other one was stolen by Danzo, to Itachi. That will be important later. But now Itachi has to massacre the entire Uchiha village to stop war and stop his little brother from growing up in a time of complete and utter violence. And in order to do this, he uses the help of Obito, but then Madara, who took out his previous squad, to take out his entire family, and he decides to make Sasuke hate him so that he becomes stronger and doesn't have to realize what his clan was doing and how wrong it was. And that's everything that Itachi gave up just for Sasuke. Now Sasuke later learns this against Itachi's will, and he ends up using Tsukuyomi on him during the final arc so that he learns everything. Gin gives up everything for one of his childhood friends and someone that he clearly treasures deeply, to the point where he spent his 100 years after he died just trying to protect her. You see, he was Sasuke Aizen's lieutenant in the Gote 13, and he realized just how much of a threat this guy was. So he decided that the only way that he could actually protect Rangiku was that if he got his trust and made him lose his guard just a little bit, so that he could use his secret Bankai, which is a poisoning type Bankai, which his Shikai and what his Bankai seems to be is an extendy sword. Basically, his gun extends and it shoots like a bullet, but it just shoots straight. Techie made a really good video about that. You can look it up. But another thing that it does is once you stab someone, it can leave a really, really deadly poison in it. And you can activate it, but at a cost of the blade will be somewhat weakened if you do that. So he decides to use his ultimate technique, his hidden poison ability, against Sasuke Aizen, which it should have worked. And then the Hokyoku is bonded with me, it realizes I'm its master, and then 15 minutes later it abandons it, but Sasuke gets brought back to life, and Gin gets killed, and what's the sad part is no one actually realizes, other than Rangiku, that Gin was actually a good guy, unlike with Itachi where Sasuke does learn. Overall, both Itachi and Gin give up everything for a singular person, and they both serve almost the same narrative in both of their stories. However, I think it's very clear who has the purest thoughts in mind. Clearly it's Gin. And other than that, those are my thoughts on those two characters. They're like my favorite. Doctor and Coherent out.
I keep my ideals lately, not them.